Hey guys, Striders here with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have a Vayne, Oriana, Cho'Gath, Shaco, and Sona versus the blue team who has Rengar, Ashe, Jax, Morgana, and Zyra. So starting off at the top lane, we're going to have a Cho'Gath versus a Jax. Should be a very interesting matchup. Cho'Gath mains 80 carry, while Jax mains top lane. This is going to give Jax a huge advantage. Cho'Gath has been played by this person 13 times with a 76.92% win ratio, which is really high and really good, if I must say. Jax has been played by this person about 30 times with a 58% win ratio, which isn't that great. But then again, he mains top, so he's going to have a huge advantage there. So I think I'm going to have to give this top lane to the Jax, as he's going to be able to dodge those ruptures pretty easily with his leap strike, I think. And then going into the mid lane, we are going to have Oriana versus the Morgana. It's definitely a matchup I haven't seen in quite some time. Oriana mains caster while Morgana mains 80 carry. It's going to give Oriana a big leg up. Oriana's been played by this person about 40 times with a 58% win ratio, which is pretty good. Morgana's only been played by this person about 30 times with 40% win ratio, which is definitely not that great for this level of play. So I'm definitely going to have to give mid lane to the red team for sure. Then going into the jungle, we're going to have Shaco versus Rengar. Shaco mains jungle, but so does Rengar. So it should be a pretty interesting matchup. See who counter jungles who. I'm actually not sure how aggressive Rengar can be in the jungle compared to a Shaco. But Shaco's been played by this person about 180 times with a 68% win ratio, which is absolutely insane. That is a lot of games played and a lot of wins. Rengar's been played by this person only 11 times with a 72% win ratio. Phenomenal win ratio, hands down. But it's a little bit lack of experience in comparison to the Shaco. So I think I'm definitely going to give the jungle to the red team as well. Then if we go into the bottom lane, we're going to have Ashe and Zyra versus Sona and Vayne. Vayne mains caster while Ashe mains 80 carry. So this is going to give Ashe a little bit of a leg up. Ashe has been played by this person about 20 times with a 73% win ratio, which is really good. As to where Vayne's been played by this person about 38 times with a 37% win ratio, which is really bad. Plus, Ashe just outranges Vayne as far as harass. Like AoE harass is going to be really good against that Vayne, as well as the slow. And then Zyra mains 80 carry, while Sona mains 80 carry as well. So nobody's going to have a huge advantage there. Sona's been played by this person 5 times with a 40% win ratio, and Zyra's never been played by this person. But then again, it is Locodoco, so we know he's played it in tournaments and probably on the Korean server. Overall, I think I'm going to have to give the bottom lane to the blue team as well. But jungle and mid are going to go to the red team. If you take everyone's win and loss percentages, add them all up together with the champions that they're playing, the red team is going to have a 61.59% chance of winning. That's where the blue team is going to have a 56.99% chance of winning. I think I'm actually going to go against the numbers on this one and vote for the blue team. I think they're going to do a much better job this game. So let's go ahead and get into the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Striders here with another slice of ELO Heaven for everybody here, and I decided that this is going to be a great game, mainly because we do have Doublelift and Locodoco from CLGNA on the same team. It looks like they're doing a little bit of practice here, so I really kind of wanted to get in on it. I have not really seen Ashe that frequently, so it's a very interesting pick because she just doesn't do as much damage as the other 80 carries. She doesn't have any real steroids. She can slow people down, and she does some nice AoE slows for the whole team, and she has a really nice ultimate with her, again, stun one target and then AoE slow after that. But I'm still a little tiny bit worried that they just won't have enough attack damage to take it on, but that's exactly why they picked up the Jax. Jax and Rengar are both going to be there to make up for any possible lack of AD that Ashe is going to be bringing. I'm a little bit worried about their magic damage as well, because there's not a whole lot of magic damage coming out of Morgana. Morgana doesn't do a whole lot. She does great as far as CC goes, and she's a pretty good initiator, but they have a really good chain with like an Ashe ult arrow, the Stranglethorns from Zyra, and then the Soul Shackle from Morgana. Blue team is so strong. It's going to be very difficult for them to get away from that, or for the red team to get away from that. But then again, on the other side, we have Sona with a really nice crescendo could come out, followed by a Rupture, and then an ultimate from Oriana, and then that's just a whole lot of damage that you know they really don't want to deal with. So we'll see how it ends up going in the end. Both teams have quite a bit of CC and some nice damage, but I think, yeah, it'll be very close. I'm interested to see how the Ashe decides to end up playing with the Zyra. It's going to be a lot of CC and a lot of slowing, so I'm going to be worried about this blue team quite a bit in the bottom lane. Volley can just poke from so far away that it's going to be extremely difficult for Vayne to farm safely without getting harassed. And it also looks like Zyra possibly ran some spell pen. Yes, she did run quite a bit of spell pen, so that's 9 spell pen and 10%. So doing quite a bit of magic damage herself, just on the early levels mainly, 'cause she's not really going to have any AP. But that magic pen is really going to help just do some harass, and Sona's going to do quite a bit. She has 20 AP with 9 spell pen. So she's also going to do quite a bit of damage herself, but not going to be as much in the later game, of course. Yeah, it looks like both teams, both blue and red bottom lane, are really just going to focus on farming in the bottom lane as much as possible. That's exactly what they need to do, both teams. We could have a little bit of engagement. Great Rupture lands onto the Jax, and now Jax is going to have to run away for his life. He's going to activate one of his health potions. Is that the first one? Cho'Gath almost, yeah, Cho'Gath didn't really lose any health from that, so great job by Cho'Gath. Uh-oh, Shaco maybe coming around from the back, coming in for a possible buff steal. He has double buffs already. Rengar is a little bit too slow, and oh no, Shaco's here, and this could be really bad. And Rengar was not paying attention, did not run away in time, and even if he did, Shaco would have just deceived over that wall. He took the red buff, cleared out the camp, and got first blood. Wonderful job by the Shaco player. That is going to put Rengar behind quite a bit. Shaco's not coming in from the back. He's going to do quite a bit of damage. Oh, and a whole lot. Yes, the Flash Ignite from Oriana is going to finish that off. Wonderful play by the red team. Morgana was going a little bit too aggressive on there. She doesn't actually have Black Shield yet, which I would have definitely expected her to do with a Shaco on the opposing team. Because there's just too many slows for them to deal with, and Shaco does a lot of damage, especially when he's attacking your back. Wow. Okay, so no health potions left on Jax. He's using his last one. He's at about half health. Cho'Gath is still landing some nice spells on him. Jax may have to go back pretty much after this wave, but the next wave is so close to him that he's not going to be able to go back right away. Oh, a lot of actual damage coming down onto the Sona. Those plants just doing quite a bit of damage. Zyra's going a little bit ballsy here, but she still is at about half mana. And Ashe is going to do a wonderful job. Blue team is pinging down the Cho'Gath, and oh man, this is going to be really bad. Shaco's coming out from the back. Is he going to be able to pick up that kill? Yes, it looks like Vayne will be able to pick that up, and that is a great hit on the passive from Zyra directly onto the Sona, but it's just not going to be enough. Shaco's coming around possibly for another run. Is he going to do it? No, a great Hawk arrow coming out from Ashe. Going to be able to save her. So the Hawkshot doing a wonderful job. Cho'Gath almost goes down to the combination of Jax and Rengar, but he was able to get away successfully. Again, Rengar is a little bit low. Oh, Shaco's coming in. He is able to grab that slow, but that is going to be it. There's going to be no follow-up on that. Man, the Shaco's out for blood. He is not messing around this game for sure. Shaco looks like he's transitioning directly towards mid. Looks like Morgana may have noticed that or may have seen it coming. And is it? Oh, yeah, Shaco's coming in from the back. Going to be able to get quite a bit of damage here. And yes, that is going to be a dead Morgana. Wow. Morgana going down once again, even with that black shield. She's just not going to stand a chance. And Shaco's back in their jungle. Doesn't have double buffs now. That's not going to be good for him. But he can make another ballsy play without giving up a death. Oh, now Shaco's coming around. Is he going to be able to get this kill onto the Ashe? Yes, he will be able to pick it up. Zyra's going to go really low. She might end up going down. Yes, Vayne goes down as well. That is a double kill for the red team. And the red team is absolutely destroying the blue team right now. Oh, and a very interesting pickup for the Jax, getting a Doran's Ring, which is quite interesting. Getting a little bit of AP for the extra damage on the Leap Strike, and the Empower. This could be really bad. Jax is in a really bad position now. Yes, the Ignite is going to come out. All he needs is one more. Oh, the Rupture. Is it going to kill him? No, it won't. It'll bring him down to 40 HP. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Jax ran into that Rupture. It's almost like he wanted to die or something. Oh, Cho'Gath is level 6. You see that little ball underneath Jax, showing that Cho'Gath can kill him in that one feast. That's all he needs. Yep, that's it. And that is a free feast. Very unfortunate for him. I guess he doesn't know that trick to where it has that little debuff on you and you can get eaten. It's definitely not good, but hopefully he'll learn from it. Wow, Shaco's going really ballsy once again in the enemy jungle. Looks like he's setting up to steal their blue buff. Wow, he had that perfectly timed. Holy cow. That was within seconds, and that is a free blue buff for Shaco. Completely taken away from the Morgana, and wow, their Shaco's doing so much work on this team right now. A 2-0-4 already with 2 stolen buffs. Technically 3 if you count the blue that he killed Rengar for. Rengar went to try to steal his red, found Shaco, and now Shaco's all by himself. This could be really bad for him. He is going to ward that brush, but I believe Rengar, yes, Rengar has a smite and Shaco does not, so it's not going to pan out the way he wants it to. And, oh, it looks like it was down bottom. There's a lot of action going down. Sona ends up falling to the Zyra. Definitely not where they wanted it to go. Oh my gosh, everything's happening at once. Okay, so let's see. Sona gets completely smashed by that crystallized arrow. And yes, that is going to be a nice little kill. Jax is going down. Oh, he gets hit by that Rupture. Definitely not going to be good. And that is another feast stack going down to Cho'Gath. Oh my gosh. That is the second feast in a row that Jax has gone down to. It's definitely not going to be good if they continue that up. Oh, Rengar's coming in for the kill. Is he going to be able to pick it up? He does have the silence. Is he going to... Oh my gosh, Cho'Gath picks it up at the last second. Those Vorpal spikes are really helping him out. That is for sure. Man, that was not good. Definitely not good. I was very disappointed right now in the blue team. Blue team is just not having a good day right now. That is painfully obvious. Cho'Gath has 60 CS while Jax only has 26, so beating him by a little bit over 30 CS, as well as winning him by 3 kills. Yeah, he is double the money that Jax has. Definitely not going to be good in the long run. Oriana's winning by almost 20 CS and 2 kills. She has a Soul Stealer already, which is a very fun pickup. I love playing, or I love using the Soul Stealer. It's not something you can do all the time, of course, but it looks as if the red team is pretty convinced that they're going to do really good, as they've already gone 1-9 so far in this game and got an uncontested dragon. Not even close. There wasn't even a ward there for them to kill with the pink ward. That's how defensive the blue team has to be right now. They can't even ward up dragon. So they're going to give it away for free. They knew it went down. There's just nothing they could do about it. Shaco, is coming around from the back. Is he going to be able to pick up this kill? This could be really bad. And a great crescendo, but it doesn't quite land. Stranglethorn's coming in, and the stun arrow from Ashe. It is going to be able to pick up the kill. Wonderful play by Ashe. Ashe is going to get that double kill. Oh my god. That is exactly what they need to do to get back in this game. That was a perfectly executed play by both of them. A little bit overconfident. Jax is now coming in, trying to get onto this Vayne. Oh no! but that is a lot of damage. Zyra is going to be able to hit the passive. Jax is coming in, gets that stun, and yes, that is a third kill for Ashe at the bottom lane. She is so low, but she's going to stay there. She does not care right now. Cho'Gath is still just farming along at top, doing exactly what he can. Ashe looks like she's the only one that's ahead in her lane. Rengar is doing pretty good on CS, and oh my gosh, it looks like mid lane Oriana ended up going down as well. Let's see how that transpired. She's at about full health, but there's 3 members coming in from the back. She used a shockwave when she was out of range, and that is not going to be a finish. And wow, so many leaps on her. A beautiful play. So many dunks. That was like an alley-oop. In the meantime, Cho'Gath the whole time is just sitting up top. Gonna try to take this top tower, but he's gonna farm as much as possible. It looks like Jax is gonna be able to clear it up, and no, not quite clear it up in time. Said that too soon. And wow, Cho'Gath is just being an absolute beast right now. He's 91 CS, doing a wonderful job. Shaco does still have the timer on the blue buff. Oh, but he did get cut off by Rengar. He definitely needed to deceive out of that one. That would have been really bad if he got caught by that binding, who would have died for sure. 2 members of the blue team coming up there, pinging off on Cho'Gath. Are they going to be able to pick this up? That is going to be the main question. Oh, that is a nice rupture coming out. Cho'Gath is going to fight him 1v1 at this point, but Shaco's coming in from the back, and a great counter-strike, going to be able to stun 2 members of the red team. And oh man, Cho'Gath takes out the Rengar, gets the pop-up onto the Shaco, and it doesn't look like Shaco's going to be able to get the kill on this. Will he? Yes, he will. Beautiful job. It looks like he had the counter-strike going on, so I don't know if it was the 2 poison shiv that killed him. I believe it was. Man, top lane, Cho'Gath is completely eviscerating at this point. 4 kills, 1 assist, 0 deaths. He has 6 fee stacks at 13 minutes. It's not something you see every day. I mean, 2 of those fee stacks came from kills, maybe 3. I think that third one would possibly been right there that we just saw. But he is going to get sandwiched between 2 members of the blue team now. This could be really bad. Soul Shackle's now coming out, going to get that stun, and that is going to be a nice little kill. But Cho'Gath is so tanky, it looks like he might be able to get away from this. They just don't have enough CC, even though you'd think they would. And wow, Morgana is now getting initiated on by the Shaco. Shaco's doing so much damage, and a great dark binding through the wall, landing on the Cho'Gath perfectly. Oh, and the red minion just gonna provide him enough health, and she needs to get, oh, the arrow just barely missed. So close, so very close. Not quite there. That would have been so money if he would have landed that. That was so close. Rengar is coming in from the side. He really needs to catch up. He is extremely far behind. He's about the same with the other jungler with Shaco, but he's still only level 8 when Oriana's level 12. And wow, Zyra picking up another kill. That Sona is just going down like nobody's business. Looks like Rengar's finally starting to be able to take his own buffs in peace. He is going to recall. Hopefully he doesn't get jumped on. I think that's what he's hoping. But it's not going to happen. Oriana's going to be able to pick up this blue buff, I believe, for the first time? I'm not sure if she had it before, actually, now that I think about it. She still is yet to have any stacks on the Mesh Eyes. So I'm a little disappointed, but it seems like she's just staying mid the whole time. So I understand why it's not happening. Morgana is trying to make plays all around the map, and that's why she's doing a much better job in this mid game. And a great ping coming out from the blue team. They were able to see the Shaco from this ward that's right here in that bush. Oh, Cho'Gath could be coming around from the back. Gonna be able to initiate pretty easily. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on here. Ashe is here, and so is Rengar. Rengar pops his ultimate, and that's going to be a lot of slow coming down, and that is an almost instant kill onto the Sona. And oh, Rengar does not quite get it, and the arrow just barely misses once again. And oh my gosh, 20 HP. Yes, the grasping roots are going to finish that up. Beautiful play by Zyra. Rengar and Ashe couldn't finish it off. Leave it to the support to do all the dirty work. That is exactly what happens. Oh, nice little double ward coming out from Zyra. Doing quite a bit of damage, and blue team was able to take this dragon. They're really starting to make an appearance back in this game. They were behind by 8 kills at the beginning, and now it's 9-13. And oh my gosh, it looks like Jax is just going to get absolutely eviscerated by the Cho'Gath. Embarrassing. It's really, really bad when a Jax can't solo that. Oh, a nice ultimate coming out from Oriana. She is going to die from the ignite and the dissonance. Cho'Gath tried to jack the kill, but fortunately enough for Oriana, didn't need to get happen. And that is another tower going down. The red team just doing great at pushing. They're going to have a lot more buff control once again by taking the second... I think it's the second blue buff they take. I believe it's either the second or third. I don't even know at this point. I want to say it's the third, but it might be the second. Refreshing Oriana's blue buff, which is a great decision. She does have those Soul Stealer, the Soul Stealer items, so it's definitely going to help. Rengar is now fighting 1-to-1 against the Shaco, but Rengar is going to run away because he knows that there very well could be some people in here still. Uh-oh. And now this could be really bad for the Cho'Gath, but Shaco is here. He's going to be able to do so much damage. He's going to pop his Hallucinate, and that is a lot of damage now coming down. That is going to be a shield, a dissonance, doing quite a bit, and oh my gosh, the Hex Drinker just barely saving him. And now Shaco comes in, tries to get the kill, but Oriana's going to flash command attack and dissonance for that kill. Beautiful play by Oriana. She's getting quite a few stacks on her Soul Stealer now. She does have 4. One more stack, and it has been cost efficient at that point. Almost there, Oriana. Almost there. If she can get it any higher than 5, that's going to be really good for her. It's a lot of early game AP that she could really, really use. Not that she needs it, but it helps. Oh, a lot of damage going down. Vayne is able to pick up that kill. Oh, it looks like, yes. It looks like Zyra possibly could have taken that kill. I'm glad she didn't and gave it to Ashe, but still, I was a little bit worried there. Just a little bit. Once again, Cho'Gath going 1-1 against Jax. Jax has 2 Doran shields at this point, which I still find very interesting. Or Doran's rings, sorry. And a Negatron cloak to really just help aid the harassment from that, but it does his feast is true damage, and that's really what you need to avoid is his feast. So I think health would be a much better option at this point than a Negatron cloak, to be honest. But you know, anything can happen. They still have possibility to turn this around. Not sure how they're going to be able to do it. And Soul Shackle's coming down. This is going to be a lot of damage, and yes, a free kill for Morgana. That black shield really helped so very much. It doesn't look like Oriana was able to do much of any damage. Now that she has leveled that black shield up to level 2, it's going to absorb quite a bit. And it looks like, yes, red team lost their bottom tower now. Their bottom tier 1 tower to the blue team. Blue team's doing a phenomenal job, really. They're just kind of all over the place at this point. They were a little sloppy in the beginning, but they're just kind of able to come back and do exactly what they need to do. Oriana, oh yes, it looks like that is going to be a nice little kill. The arrow coming out onto Sona, landing perfectly. They are going to be able to pick that up. Stranglethorn coming out for no real reason, but oh my gosh, this can be really bad. Shaco's coming around from the back. He's going to be able to throw that 2-shift poison and get the kill. And that is another kill for the Jax, shutting down the killing spree of Shaco, getting that bonus gold, and that's exactly what he needs. Oh man, Oriana's all by herself now at this point, and oh my gosh, the shockwave doing so much work, and Vayne is going to be cleaning up, and she can be able to follow ahead. It looks as if it's very possible for her to go down. Oh no, the cleanse! The cleanse is able to do it, but she's going to have to flash out of the way. Jax was coming in with a vengeance and was foreseeable by this beautifully placed ward, or sorry, jacket box by Shaco. So wow, Vayne did a really good job in that fight. She needs to keep doing that in order to keep her advantage, the advantage that she gained from the rest of the team, basically. So as of right now, she's 6-3-0 with 153 CS, but Ashe is 7-2-6, which is a lot more kills and a lot more assists. One more kill and a lot more assists, with 40 more creep kills, which is quite a bit. That is quite a bit of gold. But then again, the gold difference for Ashe is still about 1,200, which is a lot better than I thought, considering the red team has one extra tower. But, you know, it happens. Cho'Gath is coming in mid. Looks like he's going to push it. Red team's pinging off for Dragon, so they must have a wonderful timer on that. And, wow, Shaco getting quite a bit of damage onto him. Oh, and it looks like Zyra will go down from here. She didn't want to run into that rupture. But, you know, it's either rupture or flash over the wall. It doesn't look like it's happening. But red team is pinging off Baron. And now blue team's pinging Dragon. It looks like the red team will end up trying to go for Baron, possibly? I don't really know. Oh, Rengar running into a trap, getting completely eviscerated by the red team. Absolutely nothing he could do about that. And now the red team is extremely confident that they are going to be able to take this Baron with absolutely no problems. And wow, they are pretty much right. Baron is already at about half health at 3,000 HP, 2,000. That is going to be 1,000, but Jax is taking a lot of damage in here. He has to get out of the way. Shaco ends up picking up that kill. Oh, Ashe is trying to get away as fast as possible. She's slowing down, throwing volley when she can. 2-shift poison, followed by the exhaust, doing quite a bit. She throws down the ultimate, is able to pick up the kill, but she does go down. You know, if you know you're going to go down, you might as well blow everything to try to get that kill. That last kill could be the difference between your team surviving that fight or your team losing the game. So I'm really glad that she did that. Oh, great grasping roots coming out. Rengar is so close, but he is going to end up having to back off. That is a lot of damage coming on Rengar. That is going to be a really nice kill for Oriana. That's going to bust up her stats even more. She is now on a killing spree. Uh-oh, but now Sona is gone from the game. Oh, she reconnected. Jax is pushing the top lane really, really hard. He's super low. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this. And wow, Rengar disconnected just following. Shaco's coming in, doing what he can. He is going to throw out some abilities. And wow, that is a nice free tower kill for the Jax. Jax doing a wonderful job. And yes, that is a 2-shift poison. And that is going to kill him for sure. Oh my gosh, is he going to be able to get it? No, completely followed. Completely juked. Wow, there's a lot of action going on. I don't know what's happening. Apparently they think they're getting DDoS. They're blaming Froggen for it already. You know, because that's what he does. He DDoSes people. And Vayne just does so much damage late game. The fact that they haven't really been able to shut down Vayne, that Quicksilver Sash, is just going to help her so very much. She does still get snared, and she also has the cleanse. So I'm a little worried. Just worried for the safety of the blue team. Cho'Gath now coming in, gets a huge shield. Looks like Rengar may end up going down. Yes, does end up going down through the Vayne, doing a wonderful job. And they're going to continue to chase it. Oh, it looks like Ashe is going to go down. Yes, that is a free kill. Jax is going to come back in. Gets absolutely destroyed. Zyra's coming out. She does get hit up by the Rapture, and that, or the Rupture. And that is a lot of damage. Poke. Does not quite land on the Oriana, but that is an ace out for the red team. Doing a wonderful job controlling everything on the map with that Baron buff, and that's exactly what they need to continue to do. 25 minutes in the game, and it looks like it's heavily favoring the red team. Oh man, that's a second inhibitor tower and possibly a second inhibitor. This could be really bad. Yes, that is a second inhibitor as well as a turret. A Nexus turret is doing pretty good. Oh, Vayne is able to get away from it, but she's so low she can be able to get away from... No, she will not. That is a lot of damage. Oh. Is he going to get here? Is he going to be able to... Oh, beautifully placed shockwave. Going to be able to get 2 kills from that. Shaco now coming in from the back, doing as much damage as can. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but that was a nice pickup for the Ashe. Just to get away from the toxicity. Holy cow. She did not quite survive, but it was still a wonderful play. In the meantime, Zyra, I believe, is the only woman left standing. I guess there is Sona. Sona's doing a pretty good job pushing bottom lane. Zyra's just kind of keeping it maintained. I am very worried about this blue team at this point, having 2 waves of super minions stop in. It's definitely not going to be fun, and it looks like these minions may be taking it down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, and that is going to be another kill for the tower on the creeps. Creeps doing a wonderful job. Great thing about having those super minions constantly pouring into your spawn is the fact that they're going to give the rest of your minions more health and more defensives. Red team taking the dragon once again. And this is really starting to look grim for the blue team. I really want to see what the Shaco decides to do. He is going to pump directly onto Zyra. Zyra does get black shielded. Throws down the Strangle Thorns. He is going to get popped up and completely cut out of position. They're going to be able to instantly kill him. The Soul Shackle's coming out perfectly timed with the Rupture as well. Wow, Cho'Gath did a beautiful play there. Wow. Yeah, that is going to be a very, very dead... Oh, but a nice little half health chunk of HP coming down. Ashe is pretty much the only one set to defend. Just the Nexus, that's all it is. And that was a nice little ultimate with the cleanse. Wow, the Shockwave is doing so much damage. Are they going to be able to pick it up? It doesn't look like they will be able to pick it up. Oh man, that was so close. Oh, is he gonna get the stun? Oh yes, he does get the stun, but he gets popped up by the Rupture. And wow, Cho'Gath gets another kill on the Jax. And you think at this point Jax would realize what he's doing wrong. Shaco's coming around from the back. He is gonna be able to get an assist on that. Beautiful play. Ashe is doing as much damage as she can. Yes, that is going to be a very dead Cho'Gath. Oh man, this could be bad. Shaco's recalling. Is he gonna be able to get out there? Hopefully the Hawkshot doesn't go through, but the red team has taken another tower. Oh, it stopped it! Wow, he is going to get the Deceive away. Is it going to go through? I don't know if they're ghosting or not. That is, bam. That looked like a ghost for sure. But they did have a ward there, so it's very possible that they didn't know. Really am unsure about that one. Ah. Yeah, that was really good by Ashe, though. Great job. I really like it when things like that happen. He's so mean, bro. Yeah, it's a wonderful job. And it looks like red team will end up taking the blue buff once again. And now they're ready for the Baron. Are they going to be able to take this just as easily as they did last time? It looks like they're so far uncontested. which gives them so much time and so many cooldowns. Yes, 3,000 HP, 2,000 HP. Dead. Nice, great job. And uh-oh, it looks like, yeah, that is a dead kill on Jax once again. The Jax and Rengar are definitely not doing too good this game, and Ashe disconnected. Very unfortunate at this point, but he did reconnect, so that is always good. Oh, this could be really bad if she's able to control that thing well. Oh, yep, that is dead. Just completely destroyed.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Man, that is just, it's just over at this point. That is going to be the second inhibitor once again. And wow, yeah, that is going to be another inhibitor tower. They could just finish the game off at this point, but it doesn't look like they will. Let me go ahead and get back. Let's see. Yeah, so they're able to get it all the way through here. I kind of want to focus on one particular point. So right when the disconnect happened, you see they just went super overconfident, hyper aggressive, and went really hard into it. We already saw this part. And yeah, Vayne was able to take out this last inhibitor, do a wonderful job. And yeah, they're going to pick up that second one. It looks like, yeah, super easy for them. And then they're going to take out this third one really quick. And then I don't know if they're going to go for the last inhibitor or if they're just going to go directly for the Nexus. It's hard to say, but wow, Vayne is absolutely ripping apart through that Jax. And yeah, it's definitely not good for this Vayne and Zyra combo. That is a good game. Very beautiful game, and that's how it transpired in the end. That was a lot of connects and disconnects at the end. Makes me wonder, I know there's been a little bit of a DDoS spree going around the streams lately. So it's very possible that is what happened, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's just a little bit of internet issues. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you have any recommendations or suggestions on what champion or player you want to see, please let me know. Leave a comment, send me a message. I'll add it to the list. I try to catch the games of the people and or champions that have the most requests, as I know more people will watch them, and of course I make these videos for you guys. So again, thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace, guys.